cry.
EP and I wanted to come and bring you your Captain Down. EP came a long way.
Oh my god. Yay.
Good morning, PV. I'm Lauren Bell.
And I'm Sienna Orlando, and welcome to an all-new edition of PVTV Quarantine Edition. Hey Dazzle, did you know that PV's hosting its own virtual celebration of the arts on May 28th?
No, I did not.
I hope they have good weather for it.
Me too.
Speaking of weather, let's go to Chris and Tyler with the new weather.
Ooh, hope it's funny.
Oi.
Hope it's funny. They're gonna hate us.
The hell's everyone?
I don't know. Who's gonna anchor PVTV?
Who's gonna anchor even though he just cuts to us? Oh, thanks guys. Just admiring this beautiful garden for the last time in 2019.
Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Let me find an area where there's no snow. I'll walk over to it and be like, yeah, I could go for some snow. No, he died in the earthquake.
Yet another great intro. In fact, we actually threw a lot of weather intros at you this year, and we're proud of them. Most of them. And so, we're inviting you to fill out a survey, just like Mr. DeMayo would. So please, go to the link and tell us what you think are the top 5 weather segments from this year. In fact, whoever fills it out, Mr. Sherman will send them one of his very own eyelashes. That's right, a whole eyelash, fresh off the face of Mr. Sherman. And, hello? But I already promised it to them. But So Sherman said no to the eyelashes, but that's alright. Please guys, just fill out the form and let's get on with the weather. Alright guys, so today there's actually going to be a high of 72 and a low of 60, rainy. And then tomorrow there's actually going to be a high of 67, low of 50, looking like there's going to be some thunderstorms. And on Sunday, high of 72, low of 49, partially cloudy. And then on Memorial Day, there's actually going to be a high of 74 and a low of 56, partially cloudy yet again. So enjoy your weekend, guys. And now back to you.
That was a good one, Tyler and Chris.
I don't know how they're gonna beat that one next week.
I know. They're always so funny.
I know.
Well, Sienna, did you hear that sports are starting to open back up again?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Well, here is Jake Lutz with this week's sports update.
Oh my god, Jake Lutz! Oh my god!
I know!
Good morning, PV. Welcome back to the PVTV Sports Network with Jake Lutz. This week we are going to go over The Last Dance about Michael Jordan, and we're going to go over the match between Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and finally, just NFL news. The Last Dance was a 10-episode season about Michael Jordan over the whole course of his Chicago Bulls career, and it focused a little bit on his baseball career. But it really did focus on his last season with the Chicago Bulls and everything that happened with Jerry Krause, the general manager, Scottie Pippen, and some of the players around him. It covered a lot of his personal life that I didn't know. I learned a lot watching the series. I watched all 10 episodes when they were on TV, and it was a very interesting watch. I loved watching it, and I've always been a Michael Jordan fan, and I really suggest that you watch it. Next, we have the match. The match is a 1v1 golf match, 18 holes of course, between Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. They'll be playing for a $10 million charity winnings, and they'll donate all that money to charity, of course. And even better though, they have 2 GOATs by their side. They have Peyton Manning and Tom Brady by their side. Tom Brady will be with Phil Mickelson, and Peyton Manning will be with Tiger Woods. So that'll be filmed on May 24th. And for NFL news, most teams in the NFL have reopened their practice facilities, which Roger Goodell said by May 15th teams can do. They are going to They're gonna open it up slowly, allowing certain people in there, like as few as possible, and they're of course going to follow public health requirements by the NFL, and that's it. Back to you guys at the studio. Thank you for tuning in.
Wow, I had no idea that many sports were back. I'm really excited for this upcoming summer.
Me too.
So, I heard that you were a judge on this thing called the PVTV Bake Off?
Oh my god, yeah. The food for this week, top notch.
I guess we gotta take a look.
Let's dive right in.
So I'm coming off a loss from last week. Not too happy about it, but I'm not the judge, so leave it up to them. They said there was some sort of aftertaste in the cookies. I really didn't think there was, but so I'm not a judge. So we'll see what happens this week.
So last week, I got my first official win. Thank God the judges actually finally could taste what real baking is like. I'm really glad that they honestly realized that I'm clearly the superior baker in this challenge.
I was definitely upset with the judges. I feel like the judges, they're very uncreative. They kind of just repeat what the other judges say, one after another. They kind of just agreeing with each other. Nobody's really going in any detail about the food or anything specific. I'd like to see a little bit more out of the judges.
I have no complaints about the judges. If they like my stuff, they want more, nothing to complain about.
Nope, still coming back this week, giving it my all. Got a good recipe this week. So hope all goes well and we come out with the dub this week.
I don't have a new strategy. I've been clearly bringing my A game and it's been showing and working. So this week is gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna go for it and win.
So this week, me and Brian decided to do a loaf cake, which is basically any sort of bread or cake that you bake in a loaf pan, like a banana bread or a pound cake, anything like that really. So I have a nice cinnamon sugar chocolate chip coffee cake.
This week I'm making my mom's famous recipe for banana nut bread, and this time I'm adding some chocolate chips, and I really hope the judges enjoy it.
Alright, so we're back with another Bake Off. This time it's two different kinds of loaves, I've been told. We have a banana bread and a, what is it, cinnamon roll bread, something?
It's some like cinnamon coffee cake we got going on over here. So this week's guest is Emily Kennedy, and she will be trying out to see which one is her favorite.
Alright, so first up we have the, well, I'm not actually sure which one this is because they kind of look the same, but the bigger of the two. So I guess we'll try this.
So once we take a bite, we'll figure out which one it is.
Hopefully. Definitely banana. Definitely really good. Not sure what I gave TJ last time for his banana bread, but I think this beats it. What do you think?
It's amazing. Holy crap.
I think this is the best banana bread I've ever had in my life.
I'm gonna give this banana bread a 9.2 out of 10.
Alright, so I'd probably give this one like an 8.4 out of 10. TJ's like drizzle on top last time, a couple weeks ago, was kind of a game changer, and that is the only thing that I feel like this is missing. This is a lot more warm though, so I do really like this one.
So my rating for the banana bread would be a 9.2. Also, I think it's amazing. It's so warm, moist. You can taste the banana once you like bite into it. The chocolate chips just melt in your mouth. Next, we're trying the cinnamon coffee cake. M10 already has it over there, so we're just gonna start munching on it.
I'm munching.
be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of cinnamon, but this cake definitely surprised me. I'm a big fan of the banana bread. It's a lot moister than this coffee cake, but I would still rate it a 8.8 out of 10. It's delicious.
The cinnamon coffee bread one you can tell isn't as freshly baked as the banana bread. I actually do like these cinnamon coffee ones a little bit better, so normally I would say this is a higher score, but since it is a little bit older than the banana bread, I'm gonna have to give this win to the banana bread. So I'll probably give this one like an 8.2. It is very good, but it's just a little bit, I don't know, it's not as warm and inviting.
So my rating on the little coffee cake cinnamon things is, I would give it like a 8.4. It wasn't as good as the banana bread, but since they're like completely different, it's honestly like, it was still pretty fire, but like wasn't my cup of tea.
So I now know that the banana bread was Bree's and the coffee swirl cinnamon bread whatever is TJ's. Another L for TJ. I kind of feel bad keep on throwing those in his direction. But I mean, I can't blame him because we are at Bree's house and she does probably have a little bit more time to do the baking here. So yeah, very good job by both parties.
Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.
So glad that the judges knew perfection yet again. Thank God I won. Clearly the better baker. I don't know why he keeps challenging me to these things anymore. Oh well.
I don't know what those judges were thinking this week. Old cake? I took that cake out of the oven not even 15 minutes before I gave it to them. And I thought this competition was supposed to be anonymous. All 3 judges knew ahead of time whose was whose. Now I know Brianna's a good baker. I'm just saying that I know my baking is far better than those judges have scored.
Wow, that banana bread looked really good. Yeah, I feel so bad for TJ. I don't know what he's gonna do next week. Me either. Well, here's Al Schlesinger with this week's vlog. Let's take a look. really good student work. Yes, it was. What are you doing this weekend, Dazzle? Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, so I might be going to the beach or someone's house in upstate New York. That sounds pretty fun. Here's PVTV's very own Gummy with some Memorial Day fluff. Woo!
Hey PV, this week I asked students to send in videos on what their plans were for Memorial Day weekend. Let's hear what they had to say.
For Memorial Day weekend, I'm going down the shore to LBI with my friends.
My Memorial Day weekend plans are to keep on social distancing. We got to keep on flattening that curve. That is of utmost importance right now. Also, I'm gonna reflect on my high school experiences, see what I can learn from them, and also hopefully I end up at the beach or something like that.
Hello PVTV. So the question was what I'm doing for Memorial break, and since we don't have it here in Sweden, I'm basically just doing online school, and that's pretty much it.
I think for Memorial Day weekend, I'm just gonna tan and go swimming in my pool.
My family is celebrating my little brother's birthday on Memorial Day.
So this weekend I will be baking a lot of cookies, giving them out to friends and family. So Gummy, obviously gonna get you some, you know, anyone wants some, just let me know.
For the weekend I'm probably just gonna go outside a lot, try to enjoy the weather, and that's basically it. Don't have that much planned.
This Memorial Day I'm staying home. I'm staying home for the most part. And on Sunday I'm going out for Pokemon Go to find myself a shiny Seedot.
During this quarantine, we spend lots of time outside. Get back! Get away! Social distancing, fishing a lot.
Well, that's all from us. Everybody stay safe and back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, Sienna, everyone seems to be doing something fun over the weekend. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Me too. Alright, well, here's Chris McGrath with this week's segment and some Valley Cup results. Let's take a look.
Howdy PV, I hope we're all staying safe, staying well. Today I am revealing the winners of the Virtual Valley Cup Talent Competition. There were a lot of good entries, a lot of good videos, but there's only 3 we're revealing today and there's only 1 winner. So without further ado, let's get into it. 3rd place, bronze. This is going to be Daniel Boss with 8 backflips. Let's take a look. That was actually his first time doing 8 backflips, and he actually started doing those when he was in the 5th grade. Very, very impressive. Coming in 2nd place, and the runner-up in this competition is being Nicole and Ganamore with her dog training of her dog Ace. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the #1 spot of the talent competition. Who has the most talent in Pascagoula Valley? It goes to Tommy Patterson with his skateboarding abilities. Let's take a look. Congratulations and thank you to all the people who submitted videos. This will be the last Virtual Valley Cup for a little bit, but stay tuned. There might be another one later. But that's all for me today. Back to you guys in the studio.
Congrats to all of this past week's Valley Cup winners. I'm Lauren Bell. And I'm Sienna Orlando. And we'll see you next week on PVTV. Peace!
Thank you.